everybody! I'm doing a Zodiac energy reading for the month of April for Capricorn. So I'm going to go ahead and relax here and we'll see what the message is for all of you for April. Okay, here we go. Capricorns, April. Yeah. There's some really gross liquid that is sort of, it's like it's being forced down my throat. And I don't like it. I'm even kind of gagging on it. It's almost like pushed into my throat and forced down it. So it's not even in my mouth where I could try to spit it out the sides. It's a very uncomfortable, forced experience that I have to consume. I have to process it. But I see Capricorns, it's almost like taking reality, which this could very well be the coronavirus experience, something that we're going to have to just digest it, right? But I don't see Capricorns necessarily, it's like able to look at reality and to work through the problems without becoming too attached to the trauma of that reality, okay? Okay, there's some anger energies coming to the surface here. There's some elements of control that you may not have, which can create some struggles. It's some things in your life that you just have to acknowledge that it's outside of your control. This could be coronavirus. This could be other things that are becoming clearer that you got to let go of, that need to control the situation. It's actually a really good month for purging any kind of old anger energy, any old feelings of needing to control something that you really just need to let go of it. It's out of your hands, and just let it be out of your hands. There's so much more, your energy can be put to such beautiful use. So letting go and processing these old angers, old relationships with control in different ways in your life, it's time to just clear it on out and make way for something totally new with your energy and your gifts. It just feels like the first few months of April, even right now as I'm making this video, we're here, it's not quite the end of March, it's March 23rd. There's so much change that happens every single day during this coronavirus time. But it feels like a couple of weeks of, could be gritting the teeth type of feelings and experiences. Kind of anger like that, frustration, kind of forced to choke on it a bit. And it feels like it's not just like there and gone. It's something you're going to have to process through over a couple weeks. This is actually a purging of old energies. It may feel like it's in the now, but it's some old stuff too. It's not just what you're dealing with right now. It's some older angers that's also coming out through this now experience. It's really cleaning you out. It's like a total detox. So just let the emotions be what they are. On the other side of this, you've gone through the detox, and now you can start working with different forms of energy, love energy, and putting your gifts to use in a way that fulfills your heart. Okay? Fulfills your pathway. It feels a bit confusing mid-April-ish. Like kind of shrugging the shoulders, like, what do I do right now? I don't know what to do. That's what it feels like. And the recommendation is come around mid-April, just take it easy. Don't try to figure out what to do. In fact, if you want to find a good Netflix series, just do that. Don't ask too much of yourself. In fact, it's almost like better for you to just soak up some time doing nothing. It's going to feel very unproductive if you're just soaking up time doing nothing. but it's actually the productivity of healing. So there's a lot of healing going on by just laying low even. I feel this experience of wanting answers, wanting some answers to some questions, like even demanding, like telling God, you will give me these answers. And I want answers to these questions and you will give me these answers. It's very confident. It's very strong. That's how you manifest stuff. Like, you got to know it. You got to feel it. You got to be confident in it. And you got to say it, you know? And I demand answers. That's what Capricorn's like right now. I want some answers. And it's almost like you're kind of looking back at what's been going on in your life over the last, like, weeks, okay? And you're noticing some things. You're thinking about some things about yourself and your life and what tomorrow holds, kind of thing. And you're wanting some answers. And it could be even a very self-discovering time. And it doesn't necessarily feel like all the answers are going to come like end of April-ish, okay? Like going into May. That's what it feels like right now, okay? Feels like the answers may not be there just right away, okay? And that's actually really beautiful. Because when the answers don't come right away for Capricorn, it leads Capricorn into some new avenues of thought. And so those answers aren't actually as important as Capricorn had thought. And being led into these new avenues of thought is giving you access to new questions, which is, again, the development of who you are. May feels brighter, to be honest. It feels a lot brighter, but whenever I do energy readings like this, I'm just a little hesitant because energies shift. So where the energy is at right now, this is what it looks like, okay? But there's so much energy shifting all the time. So this is a really good sort of like rule of thumb of what you might be working with here in April, okay? It's actually so exciting. I don't always get to do timelines like that, mainly because energy doesn't necessarily always work in time in our version of time. But they're showing it to me like this, okay? Like timeline. It's cool. All right, Capricorns, thank you for watching. If any of you are interested in exploring a psychic session with me, come visit me at my website at abbeynormalswisdomquest.com. All right, thank you. Have a beautiful April.